Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. It is Friday, and we have moved on to Tier 4 for playing the worst win rate Tech Tree Tank on the NA server in all time. Overall, as far as the stats on Tomato.gg have anyway, let's take a look at it. Lots of different tanks it could be. We're starting to get the Tier 4, approaching the middle tier, still sort of low tier, approaching middle tier, but middle tier. You're starting to see more familiar tanks, things like the T6 Medium. I guess it was the Sherman prototype idea. We got the Lee, could be the Lee. You never know, is that the top or the worst? I don't know. It has been in the past, but who knows? There's a lot of tanks now as we slide along here. Holy cow, we have a bunch. Now, it will not be one of the tech trees. Could be an AMX40. Is that the worst win rate? I don't know. How about the 14 TP? Who knows? Let's find out, shall we? Worst win rate. Worst win rate could be a reward, not a reward, what do they call it? The collector's tank. So it might be a collector's tank, which used to be tech tree tanks, or a tech tree tank. Could be either one of those. It will not be a premium or a reward tank that's the gold colored thing. So no reward tanks, no premiums. Could be a collector's, could be a tech tree, because it's a little complicated based on the whole reorganization thing going on. Let's check it out. Tier 4, worst win rate. All right, best win rate. It is not a Kehoe. A Kehoe is at 50. What on earth? How is that thing so overpowered? That's crazy. 2001D, 38 NA. Stewart, it's none of those, fellas. It's the worst win rate. Let's figure it out. Boom. Okay, SARL 42, which is a French tank. 326 battles. Are we on overall? Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe not. Uh-oh. We've messed it up. We've messed it up. All right, here we go. Tier 4, win rate, overall. Boom. Okay. Well, those are, we got to do this. Hold on. Dink. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're on a better situation here. This is overall, not last 30 days, okay? Let's get it straight. 76 GFT, it is not that. The Kehoe is still holding strong overall. Matilda, T40, Luke's, all kinds of stuff. But we don't want that. We want the worst. Boom. Not really a surprise, is it? I forgot about that tank. That thing is awful. 3 million games played. Look at the old M3. It's not far off, guys. The AMX40 is not far off. The Lee, 20 million games. But no, it is at 46.62%. It has a DPG of 195. I believe that's lower than the tank I played at Tier 3. It's very close to the average for the tank that I played at Tier 3. A 195, a 46% win rate. A 519, although that does not appear to be the worst win rate. Some of these have slightly higher win rates and worse win rates, but this is what we've got, a Type 95. This is a Japanese Tier 4. Let's go check this thing out, the Type 95. So Japanese Tier 4. There she is. Oh, that's right. And this is actually classified as a heavy. And I believe there is only a couple heavies. In fact, one of them is also atrocious. The DW2 is considered a heavy. And those might be the only two. I think they are. I believe those are the only two Tier 4 heavies. And they occupy 2 of the last 3 slots. And for some reason, I have equipment on this. And I've got a crew. Have I done a Type 95? Has this thing showed up on one of these series before? Maybe it has. It is the worst win rate. Was it in the least played? Maybe it was in the least. Was it also a least played? No, it's not. Wouldn't have been a least played. Crazy stuff. All right. Type 95. We are now to the tier. At Tier 4, you have 3 pieces of equipment. We have hardening, we have a turbo ski, and vents. I'll go with that. We're running food for some reason. This is crazy to me that I have this set up. They actually have a crew in here too. I did this for a video for some reason. That's the only reason I'd have this thing completely set up like this. How many battles do I have in it? I'm 100% win rate. Would I play it once and review it? 2 games. I'm an absolute superstar in the Type 95, guys. We are at 100% with a 12. I'm just going to ruin this now. There is nothing good can come of this. Also, I've aced it in 2 battles. This is fantastic. What is my average? Oh my goodness. How? 1,526. I must have had an absolutely smoking game in this thing. We are 100%. We didn't survive one of them. 78% win rate. 3.55 damage. 8 destruction? What on earth? I had 1 6 battle game. Crazy. And I'm 2,174. While averaging 1,000. So the other game wasn't too great, but I won. I had 1 big game. So in 2 games, I had 1 big one, and the average comes out pretty crazy. Well, there you go. Probably the best tank in the game, fellas, right here. I am busting all of the worst Tier 4 norms, my friends. I am dominating the Type 95. This means, of course, that we're going to play it, and it's going to be an absolute disaster. Research-wise, yeah, we've got her fully kitted out. We're running the 7.5, which is 110 damage, 71 pen with 100 gold pen. Definitely want to run the big gun on this. Doesn't seem to be any reason to run the smaller one. It's too bad this little turret doesn't have anything going on, but it doesn't. There's nothing going on other than to probably get in the way of your gun depression off to the left side. I would imagine is the big deal here. We're looking at a minus 12 gun depression, provided you're not trying to look over the turret. We have 3.8 gun loading, 0.36 dispersion, 2.05 aim. 730 hit points is a lot, I think, at Tier 4. We're also running hardening, so that's giving us a bonus there. Does it tell us how much? Plus 60 for the improved hardening. Very nice. How fast is this atrociously slow tank? 26 forward. Yikes. 364 view range. All right. Well, there you go. For some reason, I played it twice. I must have done a review video on it or something. This is wild. But worst win rate, Tier 4, Type 95. Let's check it out. As always, if we wait a long time, this is a Wednesday morning. Heading into afternoon, actually. It's almost 1 o'clock. So there are 7,000 or so people on the U.S. Central. If it takes us too long to get into a battle, then we will go ahead and... Actually, I'm out of coffee. Hold on. We can't fight Tier 4 without coffee. I'll be right back. All right, we got in one. We've got 5s. So we got 5s and 4s. Oof. Not the best heavy map. And it's a 220-2 to deal with. Goodness. Well, And a grill and an HMC. Do I go camp the 1-2 line or do I do the right thing in the middle? Oh, boy. Is anybody going to go to the middle? Churchill might. All right, you know what? They've got there's a couple. Oh boy, he's not doing. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and, against my better judgment, I feel like I should go support the Churchill 3. We'll see if this is a mistake. This is being kind of a putz, but whatever. Oh shoot, what's going on there? Should have been ready. I believe this thing has terrible shell. Oh my goodness gracious. 375. I believe this shell goes backwards when you shoot it. Pretty sure you can dodge this by watching it come at you. How about you? Alright, there's this feller. Light tanks, what do we have? We have a Lux, we have a Panzer 38 NA. We don't want to get too close here. And let's see if we can kind of do something silly here. Boop. No. What? Oh, that hit. What? Dude. I gave up on that shot. It was still in flight. That was fantastic. What? I shot him like, God, that really looked like it hit him, and I finished my sentence and then it hit him. That was crazy. We lost our Lukes immediately. That's not great. Artie is back there. RBFM is seen. There's their Lukes. Is he in the middle? Yeah, he's in that middle place. It's going to be hard to hit while moving, for sure. Artie is thumping the Churchill. Those Arties are going to shoot fast. They're going to be fast and furious, guys. I don't think I'm going to outspot Jack squat here. All right, as long as the RBFM is up there, he'll see them first. Of course, they're going to see him because he's just in a... Oh. That was a terrible effort on my part, man. Nice. Oh, no! That is bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. Don't know how I got out of there. Sheesh. That was so bad. There we go. Oh, it's the 220, huh? Anybody have shots on this guy? This is not good. Oof. Alright, we gotta bail out of here, because he's just coming. This is bad. Tear him up, fellas. Oh boy. Jeez. Back. Yep, just got lit. I don't... Yeah, there's probably something else up in there. Dude, how are they not killing this guy? Oh boy. Somebody sees me for sure. I gotta try to take him out. Okay, there we go. T60... Oh, that's not good. Having the T67 with shots on you is very bad. He's just tearing me apart. Getting spotted there was not great for me. I'm gonna try to use this bush here. Sheesh. There we go. No, how am I getting lit? Come on. I can't do anything without being lit. This is crazy. $16 hit points. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Good video. Good vidya. Jeez. I could not get unlit, fellas. Just an absolute disaster. Oh, man. Yeah, they just filtered down through the 1-2 line, and we didn't have anybody to spot. And once I got lit, I was perma-lit. They were all up in that ridge. I just didn't have enough view range to do anything with it. So much for my amazing win rate in that thing. Plus my damage is going to take a hit there. I knew it was going to be nothing but bad. 217, although I think I still did more than average. And that is the problem with that tank in that situation. I kind of hoped the T-34 would do a little bit more lighting right there, but he had the same problem. He kept getting seen. We're going to watch and see if this team can sort this out. No, that's not looking like it. They're doing the standard mistake. We've covered this multiple times this week already, fellas. They continue to push into camping TDs. There's no reason for it. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. Just tearing people up. This is our best tank left, and he's sitting over here doing this. Yep. What's he doing? He's... Oh, my goodness. Well, he has a marginal understanding of bushes. That's not... Oh, good. It's GDX Gamer. That sound that you hear in the background, fellas. Amazing. Low tier gameplay in World of Tanks, guys. Okay. I mean, sure. This guy's, he's like, surely it's a good idea for me to do the same thing. Quit calling me Shirley. Does he even... Oh, do we have somebody actually trying to decap? We did. Holy macaroni, fellas. Well, you know, it ain't the worst win rate tier 4 for nothing, fellas. It isn't the worst win rate tier 4 for nothing. We had no spotting on the 1-2 line. A T-67 with its camo, that's a bit of a tough one to deal with when you don't have anybody scouting up there. So let's check out what kind of flavor people we have here. Look at this. Woo, doing good. Guido doing good. This is that double barrel thing, so let's check the other team. Do we have some kind of seal clubbage here? Looking maybe possible that we have that. No, he likes his tier 8. All right, so some mid-tier, some 8s. Pretty bog standard account right there. T-67s are often where you find the seal clubbage going on. 51,000. I don't know. It doesn't really look that way to me. Boy, he really likes the FV. Both FVs. The two FV, the FV brothers. T-49, okay. No idea. T-67, he just decided to roll a T-67 game, I guess. I don't even see... I mean, he may have a lot of games in it relatively, but not according to the rest of his account. So not really seal clubber, so no clubbage going on there. He likes the Panzer 38 NA. I'll give him that. ELC BIS. He should like the new tier 6 maybe. KV 220 is another seal clubber favorite at this tier. We could have a clubber here, but no, not really. E100 Tiger, higher tier stuff. 1 tier 5. No. Hetzer's gonna Hetz. Not really. I mean, a tier 6. That's a good tank. 3045 BIS. You know, nothing to see there really either. This just looks like whoa, 45% win rate. That's tough. Lots of Lurva, higher tier stuff. M2 Light. Honestly, I've not seen anyone here that's down here destroying things. There's a re-roll of some kind, I guess, or just somebody who's really good to begin with. 88,000. Maybe a candidate here for low tier extravaganza. Not exactly tier 5. I mean, a lot of games in tier 5, but there you go. What about the old 82 HMC? Newer player, as you might expect. Not going to worry about the rest of those. All right, cool. What about my team? RBFM. That's one you'll see people with a lot of games in. It was free. Yeah, there you go. 17,000. Yep. Tier 5, Tier 1, Tier 4, Tier 6, 6. So mid-tier to low tiers. Likes his RBFM. Free tank. It's a premium, so it makes a bunch of extra cashola. Hard to tell whether the Panzer III could just be grinding the line. Sexton. Yikes. Yikes. Like a poor man's 304. Mid-tier, but also likes art. This is an arty player, looks like, mostly. Churchill 3. Could be. Fairly new player. No, nothing to see there, really. Skirta. There's another T-67. I hope it's not a really good seal clubber that failed us. Then I can blame it on him. Maybe I do hope it is. A Furry. These are mid-tiers, mostly. Okay. How about our T-67? He was actually platooned with a T-30. Oh, the T-34 and 67 were platoon, unless it was a dynamic platoon. 40,000. Yeah, could have a T-67 Connoisseur here. No, incorrect. Artie's high tier stuff, really. That was an interesting game. We really didn't have. There was a couple, kind of. clubber guys, but not really. Ooh, 119,000. Played as much as I have. Mid to high tier, nothing to see there really. Yeah, interesting. What about 234, who was trying to work? Yeah, not a newer player. I mean, he was in a good position. Plays tier 8s and stuff. Was trying to make it happen, but once we started getting lit, that was that. It's hard to get away in a slow tank from a T67 that has a bead on you, man. They are gonna strip away some hit points. Big slow tank like that, easy to hit. All right, well that wasn't bad. How about this Artie guy? What we got going on here? New player. So no worries there. New player. And then this guy. All right. Other than a couple interesting, really high numbers in some tanks, not really that big of a deal. Pretty typical tier 4 battle right there. Type 95 heavy, the worst win rate tier 4. I used to be an absolute beast in it, but that took a hit. Got down to 67% win rate out of that. Look how far my experience per game dropped on that one loss from like 1,200 to 873. Alrighty then. Well, that's all I got. We're going to go to tier 5 next week. The tanks should get more interesting from there. It is one of the, I don't know why I'm looking at these guys. It is the only, or one of 2 heavy tanks at tier 4, but at tier 5 we really start to see the game kind of turn into what World of Tanks really is, from 5 to 6 and up to 7. So tier 5 is where that really starts to happen. But it is interesting that this particular tank is a, air quotes, heavy at tier 4. That's all I've got for this Friday. You have a fantastic day. See ya.